I heard something so freaking brilliant yesterday from Jay Renee, money mogul, money bags. Okay, she said, your nervous system is trying to stay loyal to the old rules of your lineage. Oof, babe. So freaking brilliant. That really resonated with me. I'm sure it resonated with you if you are watching this. Oh my gosh. Okay, your nervous system is trying to stay loyal to the old rules of your lineage around receiving, around worthiness, around relating, around what is possible. And so that's why it feels so uncomfortable, so wrong when you do differently than your mother did, than your grandmother did, than your great grandmother did. It's your nervous system, your body is used to reacting the way your mother did, the way your grandmother did. The triggers that they had, the fears that they had, your body, you stewed in that. What is it, like your mother, you're born with like all of the eggs that you will have. So like you were in like your grandmother's ovaries. Isn't that interesting? So you've been stewing in her stuff for decades, maybe centuries. I don't know how old people are these days. But okay, your nervous system is trying to stay loyal to your lineage's old rules around receiving, relating, and what's possible. So it feels wrong and uncomfortable when you are disloyal. All right. So these are rules like it's unsafe to rest or relax or receive without first working for it, without working hard for it, without giving first or earning it, right? And so when we are just sitting, relaxing, sometimes we might be like, am I supposed to do something? I'm doing something wrong, right? Just relaxing, just chilling sounds wrong. Taking a nap. I bet when I suggest that sometimes you guys are like, oh, never. No, I could never do that. That's actually your mother or your grandmother or your great grandmother. It might not have been possible for them, but they're not you. Everything's different now. You're actually destined to rewrite the rules of your lineage. You're here to free them. You're here to let them know that they are worthy of immense wealth. You're here to let them know that it is safe to receive immense wealth without any strings attached, without having to work hard for it, without any catch. It's not going to tether you to anything. You're here to teach your lineage that it is safe to receive, that it is safe to be in your power. It is safe to do differently. It is safe to go it alone. These are things your mother might not have known. These are things your grandmother might not have even been able to have dreamed of. Okay? And so it's still going to feel weird when you claim that. You're still going to be like, oh, what? No, my mom, my grandmother, all of that. They taught me that you have to work hard, that you only get things with hard work, that you can't relax or rest or receive anything if you haven't worked for it first. If you haven't given first, then you can receive. And then you don't want to feel too good about it. You don't want to rest on your laurels. You don't want to chill. You don't want to relax. It's been unsafe for people in your lineage to relax. So your nervous system is used to not relaxing. It feels safer, more familiar, more comfortable to not relax. I remember my mother always hustling. We can't ever dilly-dally. We always have something to go to. We always got to like get ready. We're always late for something. It took me a long time of intentional effort to be able to relax, to be able to enjoy vacations, to be able to feel like I had earned a vacation. I deserved a vacation. And so these are things we're all grappling with. And I'm just really good at bringing it front of mind and expressing it. So you guys are welcome. By the way, give me a subscribe, give me a like if you've made it this far and you're resonating. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. So yeah, these are the rules that like, these old rules of your lineage, like, yeah, it's unsafe to rest, relax, receive without first giving or earning it. You have to work hard to receive. You have to shrink to fit into a space in order to be safe. You always have to do what your parents say. You can't survive without your family. You are bad for doing what makes you happy. Those are all old rules. They are expired. They do not apply to you anymore. They don't apply on this timeline anymore. So don't see that. We're on a different timeline now. The powers that were, who controlled that old timeline that your parents are operating on, that doesn't apply to you. If you've been with me for a while, you know that, babe. This is all made up, and we are here to make it up differently, okay? Because whatever you say goes, all right? So yeah, all of these rules, these old rules that kept your mom secure, but stifled her, right? All of the rules that, you know, coddled your grandmother, and ultimately crushed her. You know, anything that like, anytime we have to suppress ourselves, it kills us. Anytime we try to like scrunch ourselves and make ourselves, force ourselves into a space that is too small for us, we wither. Y'all know it like SeaWorld and stuff, places where they keep, what do you call them? Dolphins and whales, okay? So these whales, they're used to swimming in the ocean. Their home is the ocean. So they have this whole space that they are supposed to be able to stretch out and explore and do their things. But humans then capture them, kidnap them, and force them into a space that is the relative size of a bathtub for them. And because they are forced into this artificially tiny space, they wither, they die. They start to get these like weird tics. They start to like self-harm. They like ram themselves into the, you know, the gates of their restraint, of their prison. And that is actually how humans work too. And so for a long time, we had it so women, particularly Black women, had to crush themselves, shrink themselves, force themselves to fit into these too small boxes that society wanted them to be in, because women, Black women in particular, are so good at creating reality, are so good at creating beautiful things out of nothing. And so, of course, you know, people wanted to harness that. And so, you know, they used a lot of violence in order to enact that, not just physical, but, you know, mental, emotional, psychological, you know, there are lots of ways to cause harm, as we have figured out. But if that's true, there must also be lots of ways to cause healing and growth and life, right? Okay. So anyway, let me continue. Right. Okay. So those are those old rules. These are these rules that kept, you know, it used to be we valued and we were taught to value security over sovereignty, right? And so a lot of us were taught to sacrifice our dreams, our comfort, our physical safety, our autonomy, our sovereignty for the promise of security. And so a lot of times security isn't necessarily safety. Security isn't, you know, nurturing. A prison is secure, right? But it also stifles your freedom. And so we've been taught to value systems, relationships, mindsets that give us the illusion of security, but are actually a prison. They're actually keeping us trapped. They're actually limiting our freedom, our growth. Yeah. But those are the old rules, my love. Okay? These are the new rules. You are here to rewrite the rules of your ancestry, of your lineage. You're here to show them what's possible. You're here to show them that you can do different. And like, actually, that's the key. We're not going to keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. We're going to do something different now. And then we'll expect different results. You're the ancestor who rewrites the rules. You're the blueprint. How exciting. I love that. It's like there's no one to compare to you. In fact, everyone else is comparing themselves to you. You set the rules. You say what's possible. And so, yeah, so for those of you who are really resonating, who are like me, who know you are destined to harness and receive great wealth great power, great influence. You are safe to receive it. You deserve it. You're not going to mess it up. Don't worry. All those voices that are coming to you saying it's not safe to receive that. And so you want to push it away because you've been taught that receiving something comes with a string attached, or receiving something signs you up for more work, more labor that you didn't actually sign up for. Those are the old rules, baby. Now we receive easily. People love to pour into us. It turns people on. It makes people feel good to pay us, to pour into us. Those are the rules you have to start rewriting for your lineage. If it feels uncomfortable to do it for you, do it for your nieces. Do it for the people who are going to come after you. Do it for the people who look like you, who are going to have affinity with you. But I think it's best to do it for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to receive without giving anything up first. You deserve to receive without condition. You're the one. You're the blueprint. You're here to show us how it's done. You're here to lead your lineage. Oof, 11:11 on my timer as I say that. Perfect. I love it. Okay, I have to watch it. Look at some of these. You can't be compared to anyone, baby. That is certainly true. I can't. And neither can you. Literally, the only thing you are good at is being you. Now, some of you guys might be out of practice because you've been told the worst thing you can be is you. The least profitable thing you can be is you. But that's a lie, babe. It's a lie. You're the blueprint. Show us how it's done. Okay? All right. So, if you made it this far, give me a little writing emoji. I think there's one where you're writing in a journal because you're rewriting the rules, right, baby? Or give me a bathtub. Okay, so hi everyone. Hello. Unique woman. I am so amazing. Eric Fromm. I don't know who that is, but I feel like I knew a Jenny Fromm. I know that last name. In his book about love. I'm never trying to listen to a man about love though. What do they really know? I know that I am here to show people what love is, what love embodied is. And I just pour from this overflow of love. And it's rewriting the rules. So we know this, we love it. I think this is really brilliant. I think this is such a valuable, important topic too. I'm going to have to come back and give it to you again in another way. So, yeah. Also, everyone, go follow Billy Bunton. That's my husband. He's about to do an episode on his channel. And he is so powerful for everyone. He's very healing for the women. But for the men folk, if you want to learn how to be the sexiest man in the world, if you want to learn how to magnetize powerful, beautiful, sexy women to you, you got to go over to Billy Bunton's page and listen to his wisdom. He's so brilliant. And it's so funny. Comment, subscribe, would love to have you in the team, village, community. I was thinking about how neither of us, we don't have a lot of subscribers right now. We don't have a lot of eyes on us right now because we're so important to the collective, to humanity. We have such an important purpose that we are hidden in plain sight. We're the divine secret weapon. And so they can't have everyone's eyes on us. That would ruin the surprise, right? That would ruin the element of surprise, okay? And so, we have such valuable information and it's housed in such beautiful, unassuming, disarming vessels because we have an important purpose. So, Oh, you don't like my double standard? Well, on this channel, we see Sheba. So anything I say goes. So go, if you're a man and you don't like how I do it, go talk to Billy. Go listen to how Billy does it. He actually, men really respond to how he shares things. Me, I'm not your teacher, most likely. You might just be here to look at how beautiful I am and to like get an understanding of like, what? Can such beauty exist on an earthly realm? And she's brilliant, and she can fuck, and she's got a hot husband, and children love her, and she's gonna save Palestine. How is that possible? Listen, I don't know, but it is. All right. Oh, I don't like your double standard towards men and their apparently non-existent knowledge towards love. Shut up. How about that? Gosh, it's so amazing. These are part of the new rules. So we're actually in a bunch of societies that are not used to women speaking publicly, right? We used to just burn them or beat them or otherwise just suppress them. And so we still have to learn how to be able to just like watch women being women publicly, right? It like feels wrong. And, you know, we maybe remember seeing what people used to do to mouthy women, right? And we might feel like, oh, maybe this is how we're still supposed to react. We're supposed to be offended. We're supposed to be, but actually, you're just supposed to shut up and listen. You're supposed to shut up and listen, baby. Little baby boy. You're just supposed to be quiet and enjoy the show. Just be so grateful that this brilliant attorney turned prophetess is giving you all of this brilliant information for free. If you're in America, this is literally affordable healthcare, okay? I pass along all the brilliance I get from the divine and channeled through all of the other brilliant people I know, including my awesome therapist, and I give it to you in little 20-ish minute nuggets. So you're actually supposed to shh. Just listen. Just listen. It's okay. Just listen. I love it. Thank you. Oh, they don't hate how I do what I find it interesting. What I have to say, blah, blah, blah. Very cool. And yes, I am beautiful. Thank you. Okay. Sorry if I get a little, when I get any sort of pushback. I'm just like, wait a minute. We're here to see like Sheba. So while we're in these bounds, we're going to be seeing like Sheba, okay? But I do recommend you go listen to Billy. Go check out his stuff because he's like really brilliant in a different but compatible way. And oh my gosh, he's going to be so integral in getting the men folk together, okay? Billy actually helped me understand love, expand my capacity for love. And if he can do it for me, he can do it for you. So yeah. And before you're like, well, he's a man. Everything is made up. Okay. He might be a trans man who is identified male at birth. Don't ask me. Every once in a while, the doctors get it right. Billy's so amazing. I love him so much. Oh my gosh, this is actually a lot of things that you're saying. Not a fan of gender roles. Me neither. Yes, women should talk more. And many people should think about their worldview now. Yes, man. Yeah, I always get so sad when I think about how much wisdom and evolution and progress has been lost because it was in the brain of a woman, right? And society was like, oh, we don't need you to be a doctor, babe. We need you to have children until your body gives out. Like, oh, God damn it. We could have been had a cure for cancer. But instead we were like, no, go raise a bunch of kids. Anyway, I do like philosophy. I do like theology. And all of these things are just like, attempts to, understand what is. So I like all of the attempts, and I appreciate everyone who has stayed this long. And yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I love you so much. But I want to get some food. Yeah, go go follow Billy Bunton on his channel. And like, comment, subscribe. Give me that little emoji. I don't remember which one I said. Oh, I think give me the writing emoji. Because you're writing the new rules, baby. You say what goes, all right? How many commandments are we? Yeah. Okay. Bring your forehead up against the screen, okay? I love you so freaking much. And this is all made up. You know it is. Okay? So, you're here to rewrite the rules. Don't be distracted that it feels uncomfortable because it's something new and different. Still the right thing. All right? Okay, my loves. Talk to you soon, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I'm coming on. Salam, baby. And yalla, bye.